Welcome to this introduction to Revelation Breathwork in-person class. My name is Camy Kennedy, and I'm a life coach, and I'm also a certified breathwork facilitator through Revelation Breathwork. So here are the things to expect in your class. First of all, congratulations for showing up for yourself. If you're exploring breathwork, that means that you are into personal growth, personal development, mindset work, healing your trauma, and becoming the very best version of you. So here's what to expect for Revelation Breathwork. First of all, if you're doing any research on this, Revelation Breathwork is my certification, but the term holotropic breathwork is the word that you would look up to kind of find out some of the research and find out some of the effects. So revelation breathwork is truly to go through a breathwork experience to have a revelation. Now, what is breathwork in general? Breathwork is any form of breathing that is meant to affect the nervous system. So if you've taken yoga or Pilates, or if you've done weightlifting, you know the power of intentional breathing. But also, because we're in a world that everything is very stressful, we're moving very fast paced, you may have heard of breathwork like box breathing or pranayama that goes with yoga. So a lot of these breathing techniques are meant to slow us down and to tap into our rest and digest part of our nervous system, the nervous system that says you are safe. And that's exactly what we're doing with revelation breathwork, but this is an active breathing process, whereas pranayama tends to be more relaxed, right? Just deep belly breathing, sighing it out. Revelation breathwork is an active breathing process. So here's what it looks like. Open mouth breathing, right? So mouth is open to get as much oxygen into the body. And then we're doing belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. So two parts into the belly and chest, and then one part on the exhale. So here's what it looks like. Okay. So imagine when we're doing a revelation breathwork session, it will last at least 30 minutes, upwards to an hour-long class. But the active part of the breath is to tap into the conscious field. So if you've done any type of meditation, if you've tapped into learning about the chemicals inside the brain, when we tap into this type of breathing, it activates the same neural pathways, the same chemicals that people will use when they go on a medicine journey. Okay. So essentially, we're tapping into higher states of consciousness. Now, the other reason we do this is to tap into our emotions. So what happens? If you think of us as animals, right? If you have a dog at home, your dog gets really scared of the fireworks, and then your dog shakes and gets really scared and lets the body tense up, and then it chills out and it takes a nap. With us as humans, we typically are not effectively releasing emotions from the body, right? We just stuff it down and push it down and pretend everything's okay. So what we're doing with revelation breathwork is we want to expand our ability to process through and feel our emotions. So our body sometimes will shake. We might get tingling in the fingertips. We might have an eye twitch. We might want to move around. This is all part of emotional material that needs to be released from the body, and it's perfectly natural. And if you do it often, if you're doing this practice at least once a week, you will find that you're more relaxed, you're more rested, you're not yelling at your spouse or your kids, you're not having road rage because you're able to get these emotions out of the body. So that is the purpose. Now, you also may have some other emotions come up. Sometimes people will tap into some sadness or grief or some past pain or any experience that maybe comes up from your childhood or past relationships or getting fired. This also just means that there's probably an emotion that you haven't released or fully processed. So the beautiful thing about this is you don't need to talk about this with anyone. This is going on inside of your own body, inside of your own psychology. And the whole purpose of Revelation Breathwork is it's based on spiritual psychology, which means your soul is perfect and complete and whole. And it came here to have this life experience that has both pleasure and pain. And when we drop into a revelation breathwork experience, you're going to meet yourself at the edge of the pain, at the edge of the discomfort, just like doing a challenging workout would. And you will find yourself coming out on the other side feeling lighter, feeling free, feeling proud of yourself for expanding your consciousness. And then my favorite part of the breathwork experience is we do a primal scream. So we'll do active breathing, the music will build, and we will tap into a primal scream. Primal? Sound. It could be any sound that you want to make. It could be a scream, it could be a growl, it could be just some toning. Toning is known to regulate the nervous system, the vagus nerve in our nervous system. Toning, just going ah or screaming, this really, really helps. And it is a safe container to do it in. And then the final part of class, the end of class, is rest and receive, very much like Shavasana at the end of yoga, where you're just sitting there, laying there, feeling really relaxed, feeling so much love in your body, feeling new energy, new sensations, and new vibration. So if this is your first class, I want to welcome you in. I want to let you know you are stepping into your most powerful self, your most highest vibration conscious self. And we start this by being willing to be with whatever is today, good, bad, and ugly. We be willing to sit with ourselves, hold space for ourselves, and expand our ability to feel emotion so that we can go out into the world with a regulated nervous system. We can love ourselves deeply and we can love others deeply. If you have any questions, make sure you refer to the waiver or the website. And the one thing is, please ensure that you are not pregnant before completing this Revelation Breathwork exercise. That is the one major contraindication. And definitely, if you have any medical issues, check with your medical provider before participating in class. I am so grateful that you're here. I am proud of you for showing up, and I will see you in your class.